Hey guys, Tootie back. This is Tales from the Boot. So, welcome back one and all. I've just had a mad sneezing fit, so my eyes look a bit blurry. Oh, it's fucking hot. Hot as hell in here, man. Dry heat.
Hot as hell in here.
Yeah, man, but it's a dry heat.
Yeah, got my Father's Day t-shirt on. Hope everybody's well. Hope we're doing okay. This is going to be a little bit the pickups in the, to begin with, and a gift trade, and then we'll go on to the booter after that. All right day today, actually. Did all right. Few nice little. Oh dear, excuse me. Nothing really retro. Nothing. Yeah, there was a few little bits for the collection, but nothing major. Some nice fodder. So again, guys, anything you see here that I kind of intimate that's you know, up for trade sale or whatever, then just give us a shout. Always up for a trade. And that brings me on to this first item, talking of trades. Oh, thanks for all the new subs. Really, thank you very much. And I've lost my thread. Trades. So Retro Dave of the Nintendo himself, who quite possibly has worse handwriting than me, if that is even possible. And mine's fucking bad. Mine looks like a spider scrawled across the page. So from David, Stu, thanks again. Fucking hell, Dave. Thanks. I think it says thanks again for the Mega Drive power supply. Lucky that it arrived on same day as Genesis. Hope you enjoy the Des game. Cheers, Retro Dave Nintendo. I don't know if you can see that. Now my handwriting is bad. I think it says thanks again. Just there. Dave, you make me feel so much better about my handwriting, because I don't write. I don't write in my job. I've always been in IT. I don't write anything. Yes, I sorted Dave out with a Mega Drive Mark 1 power supply for his Sega Genesis. That got him up and running. And it's like an IOU basically. You know, I don't mind doing that for people. I'll look after you, you look after me. I'll scratch, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I just prefer to work that way. Some people say you're in each other's pocket, but I don't know. As long as you uphold your end of the bargain, then I think it works out quite well. Oh. Anyway, the game that Dave sent me is going through like an upgrade of his collection. You know all this shit anyway. So essentially he just said, look, the next one I'm upgrading. I think he's upgraded 2 already and had them. This one come up and said, no, I haven't got that one. I don't really know the value of it. I think this is an American only one. This might be an American only game. So, if you wanted to be really pedantic about it in terms of import, blah, 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 value wise, it's about the fucking same. I couldn't give two shits. If I needed the game, I needed the game. It wouldn't bother me anyway. Right, but it's pinball. And obviously with the Retronian 5, you don't need to worry about it being an Americano. So, Dave, you know what? I'm not even going to bother cleaning this. Because I know Dave is meticulous in his care of said cartridges. And it looks fine. It looks fine. Which I wouldn't expect anything less from David. I could find somewhere to put it. God, my nose is going now. Now I sneeze, that's it. It's like a bloody tap. Right. So, you all know Dave. If you don't know Dave, you better go check him out. Warsaw guy. Excuse me. Now, don't be deceived by the name Retro Dave Nintendo. He's treading new ground, or treading new old ground, kind of thing. Anyway, he's branching out. It's not just Nintendo. Right, a couple of grabs from out and about, here, there, and everywhere. First off, from CEX with a bit of the credit. I've still got all that credit, in case anyone's wondering. This game I've been after for a fucking while. It's not expensive, but it's bloody hard to find, I tell you. That's Mystic Heroes, as you see, for Squidlars. And obviously I was there, so I could check it. It's all there. So it's a nice one to get off the list, actually. Easy to find on PlayStation 2. Just put that there like that. Now, where did I see this one? Oh, in a charity shop. What was I looking at? I was looking at something else, and this was on the shelf above it. I just saw the corner. I thought, I didn't even know they did one of these. I swallowed a fly. You guys out there will be, oh yeah, there's a whole collection of them, but I just thought it was quite interesting. I thought for £1 I'll have it. It's quite bad. God, fucking, I ain't got a tissue on me either. Anyway, for £1, Donkey Kong Country, like a cartoon. But look at the title. I spy with my hairy eye. If you have a hairy eye, I suggest you go to the doctor. But yeah, it's just a disc. I don't know anything about it. It looks quite interesting. I guess it's just based. It's like back in the early 2000s where everything went 3D. God, I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Yeah, quite. I mean, there's a few people I know might be interested in that. I just saw it and I just thought, you know what, it's game related. I'm sure there'll be a few people interested. If not, I'll just keep it. Right, and in one of the charity shops I go to, it's usually 3 for £1. So I just said, look, I'll give £2 for them all because there's one less. There's 5 games. So first up, we've got TT Superbikes. I do have this, but it's a couple of quid game. Nice one to get if anyone needs. I have got that one. Portal Runner. I'm pretty sure I've got this. This is an early release title with, yeah, no it's not. But it has got the earlier darker case. I thought it was a blue disc. It's a CD. This was a nice, yes I know I've got rid of a lot of them, but I saw this and I thought, I've never played it. This version, I've played the games on it obviously, on PC. Equally I know there's a bit of value in it if I do decide to move on. I've kept some of the Xbox 360 games, and it's the orange box. It's all there. And 2 little crackers. Super Mario Galaxy 6. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure the discs are all, yeah, that's fucking really clean. Check them on the copy actually. And Smash Bros. Brawl. You've got the points in it. And again, that's like mirror. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, eh? Because that's it. It's all the pickups. Tales from the Booter now. So it's touch and go. I don't know what the weather's been like where you are, but here it's fucking pissing it down. Saturday was horrendous. Absolutely hammer time. A few of the lads that I sort of know that go to the Booter, they were like, oh, it's not going to be on, and this, and anyway, I said, I think it's going to be on, I think it'll be alright. And listen to Toops, it was on. Fucking did alright. Like I said, yeah, at the start of the vid. Nothing like, oh my god, this is a fucking amazing. Nearly, there was half amazing. Excuse me if I keep snorting, it's just because of the fucking hay fever and everything else. Yeah, half amazing. Some nice trade fodder. It was relatively lizard free. Nothing really, you know. A few interesting like stories and banter with the folk of the Booter. Met another guy, Jamie, with his lad. I forgot to ask you what your YouTube name is actually. I should have done that. I do apologise, but let yourself be known down here. Yeah, so I was speaking to a couple of ladies that I bought some Men 64 games off ages ago. They remember me and I remembered them. And I just started laughing there. And as I walked away, this guy was looking at me laughing. And I just thought he'd overheard like the banter. And then he just everyone seems to point at me. Like I've done something wrong. Like, hey, it weren't me. Nothing to do with me. Come off of me and Gov, honestly. He went, are you two to UK? I thought, I am indeed. Oh, yeah, nice to meet you, blah, 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 blah. And anyway, he said that he'd been a bit inspired, which is nice to hear. And he apparently said he'd seen me there a couple of times before, but he weren't sure. So I don't know, do I look significantly different in real life? I don't know, probably. A lot fatter. Fat bastard. But yeah, it's nice to meet him and his lad, very quiet. Poor little lad gets dragged around the boot by his old man. But he'll tell you what, in years to come, he'll thank you for that. He'll instill the booter gene into him. So yeah, make yourself known. I'm pretty sure his name was Jamie. I didn't get his YouTube name. What was I going to say? Yeah, there wasn't much. Turtle Man was there. He was quite quiet actually. A few of the lads kind of sort of speak to him a little bit. I don't really converse too, but he's not. Look, it's nothing personal. I don't know the guy from Adam. Just someone actually buys games that I kind of would want. That's all it is. You know, it's not like a personal dig or attack at anybody. So yeah, the first thing I bought, not even game related, but one of the best things I've probably ever bought from the booter, from a non-gaming related aspect, but I've seen this and I thought, fucking got to have it. Now I've got a bit of a dilemma, because as I mentioned before, I'm a fat bastard. I do need to lose some weight, so going on a bit of a health kick. So the old booze is going to have to be whittled down. I don't know if I can knock it on the head straight away. But I've seen this, I thought I'll go have it. The woman wanted £4 for it. So I had a bit of a laugh with her. Because it was one of the first things, a couple of stalls in. Yeah, she's just sort of setting up. I had a bit of a laugh, a bit of banter. She was quite strange, but in a nice way, sort of thing. I thought, she thought, oh, I don't know. She's on there, I don't know. How much is this? Oh, I don't know. I mean, you don't know bloody much, do you? No, yeah, it just sounded a bit of a laugh. But anyway, so we went around the houses. I can't remember because she had the Drifters playing on the car radio, and I like the Drifters. And I said, oh, you know, you've got good taste in music, like. And I went, anyway, how much is the fridge? Oh, I don't know. I said, look, come on, you must have an idea. So I just told you what it is, didn't I? I bought a fridge. I bought a fridge from the car boot. How about that then? No ordinary fridge though. This is a fridge for in here. And it's an awesome Simpsons fridge. Check that out. And it does work. Now, when I say it works, it like turns on and you can hear the sort of fan going. I think it's, I mean, I haven't left it on long enough. I'm guessing you have to give it, you know, a good 20 minutes or whatever to cool the inside down. But it's got all the power supply. They actually come with like a car plug one as well, a car plug adapter. Where are we? So yeah, you can do AC and DC. You can make the bottle illuminate, like this bottle flashes. You can have it flashing on stationary or off. But I mean, it just needs a bit of a clean. A few little scuffs I can take out with the IPA, not a problem. But £4, man, £4 for a Duff beer fridge. That's the fucking best thing I've ever bought, bar none. That beer's going down too well. That's a big pint glass. We may have to have an intermission. Right. So yeah, so that was the first thing. I'm just trying to think if I've missed out anything. But like the earlier of the week, because obviously it was rained off last week. Oh yeah, it was rained off last week. I forgot to tell you. Oh, I did tell you. Oh god, excuse me, got a GI. Did I miss out on anything this week that I've noticed? No. Not that I saw anyway. Oh, Jamie got himself Game Boy Colour. So well done, Jamie. I did not see that. But well done, you. What did I see? What did I see? What did I see next? I know, who was it? It was Bithead. On his latest video he went, I'm not going to be one of these motherfuckers that fucking save the best stuff till last. I'll show you it in the order. Well, Jesse, I don't do that shit, man. You got to save the best till last. It's like when you have your Sunday roast or any sort of dinner. You always have to leave the meat till last. Eat the veg, eat your, you know, your spuds and your veg, and leave the meat till last. I'm going to sneeze again. So we're leaving the meat till last. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking killing me, this is. Ah. Right, random one. For £1, got a load of Xbox games. Xbox 360. I know, we've done that already. But anyway, for £1, I thought I've got to get this. I heard pretty good things about this when it come out. Rambo the video game. Excuse me. It's got a few little scuffs on it. I don't think anything will stop it working, like all there and all that shit. But yeah, I thought that for £1, it's got to be worth £1, isn't it? I know a few people mentioned this before, but really, if you're looking to build a collection, you know, especially now the old 360 is backwards compatible, you know, with the Xbox One, with certain titles and that kind of shit. Definitely the time to get into that, guys. If that's your bag, honestly, fucking £1 a game, and I mean, there's some idiots there that was still out winning £5 a game. Left hand there. Right, made a bit of boo boo here. Well, maybe or maybe not. Depends how you look at it. I think it's French. £3. No case. It's got the front, the back, all 4 discs, no manual. But what I didn't check, because I just looked at it and just thought, yeah, that's alright, you know, £3 on that. I'm sure I could just get a shitty CD case for, you know, 20p from the charity shop and flip it over. It says PAL on it, but no, it's like a French version. But I'm sure there's someone, you know, Raz, you might want that. Let me know, pal. I think it's French anyway, it looks French. Le Voyage de Vauville. I did German at school. But yeah, the discs are mint. But that's £3, so ooh, yeah. My fault. I'm not checking properly. Leave the beer alone for a bit. Okay. Youngish family. Young lad, his sister and his mum. Really nice people, actually. Just chatting away to them. And I said, oh, have you got any games? She went, no. And he went, oh, I have. Young lad digging for, he had loads of books. Kids always have books, don't they? Loads of books come out. And he had some Wii titles. And I think what he'd done, the cheeky little bastard, because he was pulling out these Wii games. You know, there's quite a substantial amount, but they're all like just sort of children's ones, if that makes sense. So there's like a ballerina game, this, that, and the other. And his sister went, hey, they're mine. And the mum was like, oh, bloody hell. I can't remember his name, it was like Clint or something. Clint, you better not got your sister's game. So anyway, it transpires that he had. And he's been a bit cheeky, like Just Dance and all that kind of stuff. Which is quite amusing. I just picked two that, because I asked him how much, I think he said £1.50 each. Something. I think I got these for £3, both of them for £3. £2 each, he said. So we do 2 for £3, he said, yeah. So I had them across and Let's Go to the City. And Hello Kitty seasons. Yes, I know, but it's probably for the daughter. That one would just be fodder. But yeah, the mum was like horrified. So I think that they had their own little sections on the car boot. So she took all her games and put them onto her side, which I think she had more than him, really. I think that's why he snaffled some of her games to sell. Okay, there's a lot of Wii stuff today, actually. I know someone was mentioning, oh, you know, seems to be like Wii stuff's drying up. Well, I did all right today on the Wii. Wii-tastic. I might put that as a header. Car boot, Wii-tastic. We love it. Do forgive me for snorting. Right, a very random one. A guy just happened to ask me if he got the games. No, except for this one. Bit dusty. He said, I can't remember if he dug out his garage or something. So how much you want for it? 50p. Thought, you know what, 50p for the case alone is worth it. It's a great case. It's a great game though. It's Aladdin on the Mega Drive. Bit retro. Nice cart. No manual though, but yeah, even for the case alone, it's worth 50p. There we go. What else do we have? Oh, this guy here. This was a funny one. I must have been half asleep. There's a chap, his missus, they did the 2-card jobby. They would sort of have one massive long stall. And I happened to ask him if he got any games. He said, yeah. No, actually, no, that's a lie. He had a box on the floor that had a Wii, like Wii stuff in it. that's your console and stuff like that. And I said, oh, have you got any more games? He said, yeah, I've got some PlayStation. He said, oh, clearing out the garage. I thought he might have had a big box. Anyway, he went mummaging for ages, and he went, and he sort of said about to his wife, oh, where's them PlayStation games? He said, oh, them 2 games were in. I said, look, there's only 2 games, mate, don't worry about it. I said, I bet one of them's football anyway, because, oh yeah, I think it might be, forget it. Anyway, back to the Wii. So I picked out a couple of titles. I said, how much are the games? He said, oh, a couple of quid each. Okay, right. So I thought, there's only one. I don't really need any of them. It's just pure trade fodder. So I think we got down to 3.50. No, 3 quid it was. And they said, oh, you need that. And they charged me an extra 50p for it, which don't really matter too much. So I've got Phineas and Ferb in the Second Dimension, which I think I've already got. This is a great CEX fodder. Wii Sports Resort. And then obviously it was the extra Dooba. So 3.50. But I was half asleep. I said, oh, have you got any change? He said, yeah, I got some change. I said, oh, here's a £5. And I went to walk away. He said, I'll take it with change. I was like, oh, fucking hell, yeah, shit. And fair play, because I don't know why. I don't know why I had it in my head. I don't know. It was just, but he was honest enough. It's not like me. I don't know what happened. Oh. Okay, there's more. There's more. Family rocks up. Daughter, mum and dad. Daughter doesn't want to be there. You know the people if you've been to the boot before. She wants to be somewhere else. You can see, clears, nose in your face, in the boot box, Wii stuff. So I just said, oh, how much is your Wii sort of thing? She said 20 quid. Yeah, not bad. And I could see, like, obviously, the tops of some games. So, can I have a quick look? She said, yeah, sure. Nothing in there of note, except for a couple of games. I said, oh, would you sell a few of the games on their own? And she pointed to a daughter. She said, I don't know what her name was, Laura or something. And she said, yeah. And so I picked out 2 games which I had to kind of put together. And the mum was getting really, like, weird with me. Like, I'm sort of trying to rip. I don't think she thought that, but I don't know. I had the impression she thought that. I said, look, I'm not. I'm just like putting it into a set. Like you can see, you can see from the covers, from the front of them, what's supposed to go in there. Like, so I said, I'm interested in these 2. What do you think? Dilmed and hard and something. I think I said a £5, and the mum went, oh, six quid. I said, okay, fine, cool. So I said, look, you want 20 for the whole lot? You could still sell that for. You could still ask 20 quid for that. So you're making 26 quid. Because Dad was there and he wasn't interested. But when I sort of said that to him, he went, yeah, it makes sense. Which is true. I wasn't trying to sort of scam anybody. Because I think the mum thought that these were intrinsic to the Wii. Like, it's the set. Or if you start breaking it down, no one won it all. Well, not really, because these are separate games. That being said, big box Mario Kart Wii. I need to check my box. I know I picked up a nice box before, didn't I, for the charity shop, but this is in really good condition. The only thing it is missing is the tray. Games there. So this had like a lot of games in it, and it had the wrong wheel. So I took all the games out. I put that one in there. When I picked this box up, she was like, I said, no, it's the same game. Look. Duh. I said, obviously that's the wheel to that, because you can see it on the cover. So she was getting really like defensive, which, okay, yeah, I suppose everyone out at the car boots had to do, yeah, which to some extent is probably true. And then there was this one, which I don't think I've got, and I could be wrong, but I don't think. Oh, there's my Mario Kart Wii. I've looked at that one. There's my Mario Kart Wii box. I know which one's mine, it's got dust on it, even though I put the covers down. Oh, excuse me. Actually, that's quite a neat box. Mine's got less bend in the back. Sorry. Anyway, I was just looking for the other, which I don't think I have, actually. Anyway, the other one I've got, sort of big box, is Wii Sports Resort. So it's quite difficult to find, but I have never seen it. No, I've seen it loose, as you can see, but not in this sort of mini big box. And again, I had to put, because that's the game. You see it moving, so that's the game in there. I had to put the game in that, and then I sort of rummaged through the box that the Wii was in and pulled this out. And she pulled her face again, which is another one of these, which you need, and I sort of had to show her on the front. So look, it's supposed to come with that. Oh, okay then. And I was like, fucking, you know, I don't know. But anyway, so £6 for them two, which I thought was alright. That one is probably a keeper, because I'm pretty sure I don't have that. Big box Mario Kart Wii, not needed. Okay, let's mix it up a little bit. There's a guy that had a load of like toys. He's been there a few weeks. He's having some mass clear out, and by mass I mean fucking huge. You know, God knows what his kid's bedroom must look like. So I asked him, I said, "Bloody hell, you're here every week with different stuff." He said, "Yeah." He goes, "It's never ending." We had these tubs. My mate picked up literally a box with. He's quite good because he bags everything up as well, and had like the little Pokemon figures in it, which I didn't even see. I saw these. They were 25p each. I just went, "Give us a bag," and I just lobbed all of the sort of game characters in there. I think they're all knockoffs, but they look pretty cool, man. I thought for 25p, fuck it, I'll have them. Do I show you them all? These like little. I think they're all knockoffs. There's a couple of duplicates. You've got little Toad, look. At first I thought these were Nintendo ones, but they're not. Nintendo, McDonald's ones. They've got a couple of the same, like Mario and Luigi, look. And another Yoshi, and another Koopa, and another Luigi, and another. Then there's all these weird ones. So there's a weird little Portuguese, and John, one of my ex-guys, because I know someone who lives in Portugal. Look at that little footballing Yoshi, look, with a Portuguese flag on. I don't think it's OG though, because I can't see any markings. But what do I know? Anyway, and then a weird little Pac-Man is like a little spinny. Why do I always drop something, don't I? He's not like a little spinny base, look. I don't know what he is, but he looks pretty cool, man. I've got a weird thing for Pac-Man, not like sexual. Knuckles and the little penny racer. Again, they're just like, and then a load of this DK, which I don't think is an OG one, but I could be wrong. And then a load of Sonic-y, Knuckle-y. It looks weird. Another deformed Sonic. Fucking. That's Meth Sonic. Ecstasy Sonic. Meow Sonic. Tails there, Miles Tails. Miles 2 Tails even. Fucking hairs on everything. Bastard. There's a lot of these little, they're quite cool, you know. That's quite a good Sonic one actually, I like that one. This one looks like, I don't know, it just reminds me of the OG Sonic. And I've got a few of these, the articulated, the multi-joint jobbies. And then there's, what's his name? I can't remember, fucking Dark Sonic, that's what you've shown me. Anyway, yeah, so he wanted 25p each, I think it's £3 a lot or something. Something different. Tooty's Toys. Fucking hell. Tooty's Toy Box, Toy Chest. Well, I can't remember what I called it now. Any roads up. This was an impulse buy. And on reflection, probably not my best moment. It's not bad, I mean I probably should get my money back. I laid it out and I bought a few bits off her before. She's cleaning out her sons. She's got 2 sons apparently. I might have mentioned this before, where I've got like Digimon and Mega Drive 2 offer and stuff like that. She ain't cheap. She kind of knows the prices. She does her research. The old man's a bit of a miserable bastard at times. And I was asking someone else if they got games, and she came over to me, funnily enough. She went, "Oh, I've got Game Boy Advance." So I went over and had a look. She didn't have much. She had some of the stuff that was left over from the last couple of booters. She had this. I said, "How much do you want for it?" She was, I think she had some ridiculous price. I think no, she said a tenner, which is probably about the going rate. It needs a clean. But I was chatting to her. She said, "Oh, I've got a lot of Game Boy stuff." So I kind of joked. I said, "Well, look, if I buy this, I want first dibs on some of the GameCube stuff when you sort it all out." So like for 9 or 10, it's a Game Boy Advance. You see, it works. It's got batteries in it. It needs a clean. Got like a little case. She's obsessed with the case. Well, you can have the case. I'm not really fussed about the case. But I did get to chuck in. So she had some games. She wanted £3 a game. I seen this one. I thought, I'll see if I can bundle it together. I'm pretty sure I've got it. I'm not sure if I've got the Genesis version anyway. But again, for the box, so I got it down to £11.50. So for £1.50, I've got Batman Forever. It's got everything in there. It's all complete. Genesis version. So maybe might be a bit of a trade-off there for you, Retro Dave, if you're interested. Because I'm pretty sure I've got it, and I'm pretty sure mine is the Genesis version, or mine's the UK version. I remember getting it off my sister. I need to check. But I'm pretty sure I've got it. Come on, Benny, like a fucking hay fever. I can feel it back in my neck. No, it's not to hand. Anyway. That's two little bundles. I'll do this one first. This was the one that was nearly fucking, the meat of the fucking show. Turns out it's alright, it's not great. Got a lady there with a lad and the old man. They had a lot of toys, a lot of figures and all that kind of stuff, blah 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 blah. And I just happened to ask them, they got any games? They go, "Yeah, I've got some PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1. I'll have a look at them." And I was looking at some figures. I put the box on there, went through the box, put some stuff to like a little mini pile, and some fucking woman comes over and starts picking up my. I went, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" So they're sold. You back off, bitch. One of my mates said to me, "Oh yeah, she's got a stall further down." And she's a fucking bastard for doing that. So kept my eye on it. Anyway, got this little pile together. It's 250p. This, you can see the price on it. I paid the money anyway. Turns out this needs a bit of work, but for 150, it's not bad. I think it'd be salvageable. OG game. That was stuck on the screen, but the actual glues come loose. That sort of peels back, but the screen's lost a couple of pixels either side. Again, I'll have to look into it. It might be salvageable. The case is alright. It's got a bit of wear to it, but it's not badly damaged, if that makes... Because the thing as well, I mentioned it before, when you talk about scratch screens, it's only this plastic and that comes off. I mean, you can get replacements one day and then it looks perfect. So that might be the avenue I'll go to, because, other than that, the case is alright. Anyway, for 150, fuck, I ain't going to argue. I grabbed this purely for the case. And again, I didn't know it was 2 for 150 at this point, because with hindsight I should have got a few more. This had a lot of the Tomb Raiders and that, which I've got, but I could do them with the cases. Destruction Derby 2. And the one when I seen it in the box, I nearly shit myself. And I didn't say anything. It's missing a disc. I'm pretty sure someone else got, if anyone has got, I'm looking for disc 2. If anyone's got disc 2 of this, let me know. If you want to do a trade-off for it or something. But yeah, I nearly shit myself. Rival Schools. And obviously they're all like this lined up on the spines. I mean, yeah, the case is a case. It's got the instructions, it's got the insert. Disc 1. And to be honest, disc 1 needs a clean. But it's worth paying to get that cleaned. If I can get disc 2. I mean, I have got that because my old mate Pat And I'm not doing the voice. He very, very generously sent me this. But yeah, rival schools, not bad. So you know, I might have to have a break because I'm running dry. I've got one biggest bundle left. I'm gonna pause it, swap the game, get a beer. I've got some else I forgot to show as well. Back in the charged up. Got my bits that I'm after, that I needed, rather, the thing, which is my phone, bizarrely. I meant to say, the more astute among you may notice there are no PC Engine titles. Now I haven't sold them because everyone's played me. I had mentioned to Lee, Vector Chef, this morning. I bought like a couple more apps. I mentioned these apps previously, and I said to him, what I'll do, I'll show it in a video. And it's a guy, I can't remember his name is now, but anyway, he gives you doesn't give you any, puregaming.org. So this is called the PS1 Collector, and you can get different ones for all the various systems. And you buy them individually. I think they do a pack, so like for Sega, you can buy all the Sega ones, Master System, Mega Drive, etc. So for every single Sega, I think Saturn's on there as well. It's the major one. So you haven't got Game Gear. I don't think there's a Game Gear one. I don't think there is. Any roads up. I purchased the PS1 and the PS2 ones. They're like £2.50 each, I think, something like that. Because I'm not going for a full set of PlayStation ones, but it'd be nice to know what I have got, what I haven't got, kind of thing. Anyway, it turns out it's 521 games I've got on PlayStation 1. And this is like the little app that shows you. So in total, this is saying there's 1,582 PlayStation 1 games. Now the only problem with these apps is, does it say who it is? Just trying to find it for you guys. I'll put a link down below. Help and info, does it say? Oh, fuck it, no. I'll put a link down below, what the app's called and stuff like that. But because it's American, so what you've got here, you can go into a lot more. So at the bottom, you have like these different settings. So like all games, your collection. And you go to more, and it tells you what you've got. And it says like, obviously the most rare is Ark the Lad collection, which I've got. But my most valuable is ISS Pro Evolution. Fucking who'd have thunk it? Football games fucking really, yeah, it's just, but it's American. And you can change the settings. So in terms of a value, so my collection, I reckon, is worth $6,345. If I change that, I think I can change it currency to GDP, eBay region. There you go. We can change it to UK. Let's save that. Let's do done. Let's see what it comes back with now. I don't think it alters it very much, to be honest. It doesn't alter it, but again, gives me my collection value is nearly $4,000, according to this, on PS1 titles. But it's just a little something. It's an extra, you know. So there you go. Look, I've got 521 games. Now I had to add a couple in on the PS1. Now the other thing to bear in mind is Americans call different names for different games, sort of thing. And I searched on the PC, like on Wikipedia, just to try and find some name correlations. And a few of them, the same name. One of them springs to mind is Gubble, bizarrely, and it's Gubble in the US, but it's not on here. So there's a few I had to add in. But I'll put it down below. They're very useful. I know that, you know, a few people might already know about them on Preaching to the Converted, but you know, I'm quite new, relatively only since December this year, of having an iPhone, in the whole app thing. But I just find it a little bit useful, you know, especially when you're at shows and stuff. Have I got that NES game? Which really I should have used this, Rob, in Blackpool. I thought afterwards, what a twat! I've got my collection here, but I was so used to relying on my own memory, which is not a bad thing. But when you start talking multiple systems like the Cube, the PS2, and the Saturn, you start blurring the lines. And weirdly enough, with that PS1, going through them, There's a game I've had twice. Ridge Racer Revolution, and I ain't got it in there. And I fucking let it go, and I've moved it on. So there you go. I was really pissed off with that. I was really annoyed with myself. Because I've had a couple of two nice copies of that. And I haven't got one of them now. So there you go anyway. Lee, a little bit for you, but it might be useful for everybody else. I did mention it before when I was talking about the Cube and the Mega Drive and the NES. I say there's loads of, I'll put the link down below, you can go check the guy out. Anyway, back to the booter. So the last lot, and to be fair, this was the last thing I got. Yeah, it was. And I'll tell you why. So, the way the booter works, in terms of where you know, the one that I go to is, they have a field here, that fills up, and then they fill it from that end, and then they fill it back. Usually, sometimes they flip it. I don't know why. I think if it's bad weather, they start from that end because it makes it look it's more full. But anyway, usually they fill it from the so they go from this side down, then from that side back up. And what happens is when you get to literally the edge of this one, they start tagging people onto the end of the rows all the way up. Yeah, you with me? And I think because a lot of people were sort of on the fence, should we go to the booter or not? You know, should we go and stand? And the weather, I think about 7 o'clock, there's some right dirty black clouds, but they passed over, it didn't rain. So I guess a few more people turn up like the latecomers. And obviously they're getting added to the row here. What happened is, there's another car that I think just sort of went the opposite way and tagged himself onto the end of another row further down. So while everyone's sort of milling about the new cars at this end, there's one car at that end, and I sort of spotted it, and it was like it was a black Jaguar, I think it was. And it's a father and son, and as I walked up to the car, I could sort of see through the windscreen. I see a box. I mean, it's wee stuff. Told you, wee-tastic today. And I sort of just, you know, very polite, said, morning, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you don't happen to have any video games, do you? And they looked at each other. And I looked in the car and I'm like, there's a Wii there. I went, oh, we've got a Wii in there? Oh, yeah, we've got that. And I'm thinking, fucking Ada. So anyway, they're really, really, really sound, obviously, you know, well-heeled, well-to-do. And the dad was great. He's a really nice bloke. I think it was just him and his son having a clear out. Big box. Wee stuff on the floor, went through it, I thought, fucking hell, this is great. I said, oh, have you got anything else? He goes, oh, we've got some PlayStation 2 as well. So yeah, I'll have a look at that, pulled out another bag, and then he had some DS stuff, which he took out. I thought, oh, I'll have a look at them. So I went through DS. I said, so how much are the Wii titles? They were about £1 each. Fucking champion. What about the DS games? £2 each. Fucking yes. How much you want for the PlayStation 2? I was thinking a tenner. Okay, but sort of did a bundle, always bundle is good, 20 quid. So all this lot cost me 20 quid. Now I know it's, some people might think this is bullshit. I don't bullshit it. Do a bit, Ed. We don't bullshit in this show. We fucking tell the truth, motherfucker. No, I don't bullshit you. I wouldn't bullshit you guys. If I paid too much money, I'd say, look, fucking think I paid too much money here. Yeah, I wouldn't lie to you. There's no point. It's 20 quid. So, from probably at least whatever. Not, I think there's one or two games that are alright in this. I'm not sure if I've got that one actually. So yeah, a little pile of PS2 titles. And you know what I did? I've not checked any of these other than when I got back, and they're all fucking mint. So I'm guessing these will be the same. Like I say, they're you know, nice people, well-to-do, look like, you know, the lad looked after his stuff and stuff, etc. So I've no reason to doubt anything. And judging by the sort of condition of this, no qualms. So we've got a nice slim PS2 in excellent condition. Bit dusty, that's about it. Yeah. I can't say any more on that. That is usual, all the hookups, all that shit. Nice controller, looks like it's hardly been used, and a weird cheap knockoff third party jobby, which you always seem to end up getting in a nice blue bag. So that's PS2, which you wanted a tenner for, and these are all the sort of Wii, all the Nintendo titles. That's probably the best way to put it. So essentially, I've got the sort of Nintendo stuff for a tenner, because he's adamant he wanted £10 for the PlayStation 2, which I wasn't going to, you know, it is worth a tenner. We have another big box Mario Kart, and no, it's not the same one, because that one's here. And no, that's not the one that's on the shelf, in case anyone fucking thinks I'm bullshitting. Because obviously there's a rumour that everyone goes around bullshitting. So no, it's not bullshit, so there you go. So all you fucking haters, fuck off. Which one? I think's the middle one. It's the one which I've got today. That one is, yeah, that's the other one. Put that one back. This one looks even better box than mine, to be honest. It's got a sticker on the side there, I can get the sticker off. Do that later. The only what I'm saying is, because if you look at the top there, that tends to crease. Mine has got a little crease across it, whereas this one hasn't. And that one has. There you can see that. Anyway, this is missing the innards again, but it has got the game, and it's got the wheel and all that kind of jazz. It is missing like the cardboard insert, which is a bit of a shame. But no, it's not the end of the world. So we've got another big box Mario Kart. Wait. The Wii titles weren't that great. I mean, when I seen the first couple, I thought, oh, please. It just went downhill. It was just stuff like Wii Play and fucking party games. There's one I ummed and ahed about, which I think I've got, which is Ferrari Challenge. I'm sure I've got Ferrari Challenge. And there was another one, which is something like some karting thing, but it's by one of these like My Odyssey type developers, and just nah. I mean, he only wanted £1 a game. This one I think I've got already, but again for £1, thought I'll grab it. Samba de Amigo. It's all there. Couple of nice DS. So these are the DS ones. And for some reason, one £2 a DS title. So Mario Sonic at Olympic Games. This one is worth a little bit more. Winter Olympic Games. The best way to do this one. Mario Kart DS. These are all in there. Super Mario Bros. All in there. Another copy of Super Mario Bros. Wii. Get all in there, fantastic condition. And then the one of the first ones I saw, I thought, fucking hell, awesome. Because I don't have this. I don't even recall seeing this in the shop. It needs a bit of glue at the bottom, which is no big deal, because it had like a horrible fucking game sticker stuck at the bottom. I'll show you why in a minute. But I've not seen this version, and it is a collector's edition. And it's House of Dead Overkill. So what they did is like a little bit of a game sticker, because as you can see, like the bottom kind of comes up a little bit. It's still sticky, but it's not obviously enough. So the game decided to stick a sticker on it. But yeah, essentially what you've got is the game. Everyone's seen the game, House of Dead Overkill, blah 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 blah. But yeah, like a little comic, which is quite good. What I'm talking about. Free porn at the pound porno mode. I can't who. Who's it? Mark Hornsbray. You don't have to go to the railway tracks anymore, mate. Go to the car boot. Oh yeah. So there's that, and then I had got to chuck in the black remote. It's not one of the Motion Plus ones. There was a little bit of corrosion, but to be honest, it doesn't look like it's eroded anything. It's just flaked. It's all cleared. So I'll just quickly show you that. Because I did think, oh fuck, it's knackered, but it's not. Fucking hell. Don't chew your nails. So you're probably hardly going to be able to see now, but you can hardly, cleaned up quite well. It's come up all right. Just a little bit there, you can see it. Anyway, remotes, man, you can't, never turn down remotes. So, what was he saying? I think I've got about, I don't know what it was, because I added them all up. So he wanted a tenner for the PS2. 1, 2, 3 for that. 2, 4, 6, 8. 3 for them, 11. 4, I think it's like 24 quid, bizarrely. But I call it 20 quid, he was like, yeah, fine. Sold. So yeah, that was it really. Game wise, did I pick any figures up, toys? I picked some figures up. I picked some toys up. A few, actually not from the cabinet. I'll show you this. I've got this from the charity shop, and it's not a toy, it's not a figure, but it's something I had when I was a youth. I used to wake up every morning to this, and it used to drive my fucking brother and my old man absolutely nuts. And I still had it up until I've met the missus, I think, because she actually made me get rid of it, which I regret now. But I've got it back from the charity shop for £1. It's the Bart Simpson clock. Yeah, and this is like from 1991, I think it is. Yeah, 1991. So I used to get to work for this. Hey dude, wake up and get out of bed. Hey dude, wake up and get out. It's on and on and on and on. But yeah, it all works. It's pretty cool. Well, I think it is anyway. Like I said, I did pick up a bit of Legos because it was dirt cheap. What else did I find? There's some Legos. Oh, that was the other thing. Yeah, where is it? Bear with. Oh, yeah, there it is. Charity shop. I just thought, for the fucking age of it, I'm having it. It works. I think it's a little bit temperamental, but it's a speaking spout. Yeah, Texas Instruments. And I remember I was speaking to the guy in the charity shop. I said, I remember my mate having the Professor Calculator, one of these, the maths guy. I'm rubbish at math, absolutely dire. I can't do mental arithmetic to save my life. But yeah, we were just chatting about it. So yeah, speaking spell, it works. A little bit temperamental. 1978. Fucking, I'm 2 years older than that. That's it. That's it, gang. A bit of a. I sorted the PS1 titles out. So there's a few duplicates in there. Nothing nothing exciting really. Just having a look now. Just knocking the fucking place to pieces. Yeah, there's nothing exciting. Nothing that I didn't think weren't already there, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, a bit annoyed about that Ridge Racer Revolution because I've had that fucking twice now. Really good condition. I'm really annoyed that I let it go. I think that's it. Someone did take my number. It was a female. Her name was Amy. She was there with her partner, Sharon. But apparently she's got some Atari stuff. And she's got some, Atari X800s and some ST. We had a bit of conversation. So, well, I was Amiga and then we had a little bit of a banter. So, it could be something or nothing. Knowing my luck, it'll fade to obscurity. So, don't hold your breath. But you never know. Strange things have happened at sea. Anyway, that's it. Tootie signing off. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Take it easy, YouTube. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.